Before we get started, I just want to let you know that the story I'm about to cover is a very serious situation. So do not laugh, because this could happen to you. You could end up in this situation, male or female. Pay attention.
Police say a man is accused of performing a sex act on himself and leaving bodily fluids on a woman at Whole Foods.
Hey, yo.
Fox 5's Mary Smith is live outside Chamblee Police Headquarters after speaking with the victim tonight. Mary?
Yeah, that's right. The victim says this happened during what was supposed to be a routine trip to Whole Foods, but the unthinkable happened. Horrified and enraged. Just no words. Disgusted. Dr. Sabine Lovell, a plastic surgeon here in Metro Atlanta, is still processing what happened to her during a trip to this Whole Foods on Peachtree Boulevard in Chamblee Saturday. I was going to pick up a couple things. I see this gentleman walking down the aisle who's pretending to be shopping, and he's holding a basket. And he looked kind of like a normal gentleman, like late 20s, early 30s, nothing like extra suspicious about him. She says she then reached for a bag of chips, but felt something on her back. So I bent over to grab the chip.
She says she reached over to get a bag of chips and felt something wet on her back. That's crazy. I got so many questions. You bent over to pick up a bag of chips. Not only does this man have perfect timing, but he also has a perfect aim. And I'm like, yo, the projectile has to be crazy. Because if you didn't know he was that close to you, then that means he may have been standing a little further away, but the owls are not that big. When I think about the man, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, what the fuck did he wake up with on his mind? Who are these niggas? This dude is more dangerous than a mass murderer. He is a mass murderer. You know what I mean? For you to wake up with that type of shit on your mind and go out and do it in a public space, mental health is underdiagnosed. It's crazy.
And as I was doing that, I felt something like wet and warm on my back. And so I put my hand on the small of my back, and then I saw that it was like this gooey, white substance, and I turn around and I see this guy looking at me, and then he zips his pants up.
He did it and looked at her. That's crazy. What kind of fucking look was that? Was it like a yeah, or was it like a thank you, bye? Like, was it a happy look, or was it like some old, yeah, bitch, I did it?
Tells Fox 5 once she realized what happened, she chased the man before calling police. I wanted to draw as much attention as possible to the situation so that there would be a lot of witnesses. Chamblee police say a witness saw the man drive off in a black Kia. Investigators tell Fox 5 they identified a person of interest, and the investigation is ongoing. This was broad daylight on a Saturday. I'm sure he's done this before, or this could escalate to something more like rape or murder. So I want to make sure that this goes on his record and it follows him. And a spokesperson with Whole Foods says that they are cooperating with the police investigation. We're live in Chamblee. Mary Smith, Fox 5 News.
Just truly so disturbing, Mary. Really sorry that that woman had to go through that. Thanks.
Certain stories need a reenactment. All right, so now in my mind, I'm trying to figure out what type of time he on. You didn't see his hand, like maybe he turned his back too. How long was he on the owl for? All of these questions gotta be answered. All of these things have to be thought about because we have a new crime. She could be one of many victims, as she said. If you see a man holding a basket, whatever hand the basket is in, look in the opposite hand. First and foremost, if you see a man holding a basket, just walk by, look, see. If there's nothing in the basket, fuck it. This dude is a nutcase. Because you got it loaded, but how you knew she was gonna get a bag of chips? How in the world could you be at a grocery store for that long doing that? Not only did he do that, but he got out of there fast enough to where they just seen a black Kia skirt off. So now, he must have had somebody else in the car. It was crunk up already for him to get away. That makes sense to me. It's a crazy story. Something ain't right. Something's missing. But like I said, man, I live in Atlanta. I've been to that Whole Foods before. I've been all around Atlanta, and it's crazy that that happened in Chamblee to a plastic surgeon. I know she never thought in a million years that something like this would happen to her. I guarantee you this though, she'll never shop the same again. She'll never bend over to grab a bag of chips and not pay attention to her surroundings. She'll never see a man walking with a basket again and not look at his right hand or his left hand, whichever one's not occupied, or look inside his basket. Women, be more aware of your surroundings. There's a lot of creeps out here. You know, we don't condone that type of behavior, but at the end of the day, these people exist, and when you pull in pranks like this, you're unstoppable because nobody's expecting this. Anywho's, click the link below, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your time. Peace.